approaching 100 career wins as head coach of the Yellow Jackets. And if you can't already figure out, it is their annual holiday sweater game and a Big Ted Lasso fan.
Right.
In Nell Fortner.
You can't mind that sweater.
As Georgia Tech wins the tap, they immediately go down low to Kara Dunn, who puts it in. First all-time meeting between the Yellow Jackets and Warhawks. The inbound is slapped away by White. Fast break now, and Johnson Termes in pursuit. Great bounce ahead, and Zakiah White with the finish.
But you see Louisiana Monroe, they have not come into this game intimidated. They are attacking and going hard and strong to the basket.
A two-man game. Termes with the flip off the feed from Morgan. Nell Fortner has lamented her team's lack of size, but 6'6" sophomore Ariadne Termes, she's a three-point threat. She's a facilitator. She can stretch the floor and create some mismatches as that three connects in the corner.
As you said, you know, this team, the Warhawks, they have some players on their roster that have some power forward experience, so they have not come into this game intimidated at all.
That was too easy. Georgia Tech, a team always active in the open floor. Morgan winding through, drops it off to Smith, filling the lane for the finish.
Oh, that was a diamond.
13 points, 9 rebounds. And again, it's Morgan leading the break to Dunn. The kick out, Noguero wants another three, gets another three.
She is feeling it early in this one.
Georgia Tech getting out in the open floor. And Noguero showed her this is a very potent three-point shooting Georgia Tech team. Noguero below 30% this year, but a couple of knockdowns early. Once again, the Jackets in the open floor. Smith with the finish, and Missy Builder back once time. 14-5, Georgia Tech over Louisiana Monroe midway through our first in Atlanta. We talked with Nell Fortner after shoot around. Every game is a progression. You're trying to build. You're trying to hold your team accountable. As Noguero steals the inbound. Noguero in the open floor for two. Georgia Tech will settle down the possession.
And that's good hustle on the offensive rebounding for Georgia Tech.
Dunn, tough catch on the cut. She banks it in. Excited to see what those two can do as upperclassmen. Ambushed in the corner, thrown away. Numbers the other way. Dunn leaking out, tracks it down, double, clutches it up and in. Blackshirt, Georgia Tech's best offensive rebounder, able to reload the possession. Also freshman Chastity Chit-Chat Wright in off the bench for Georgia Tech. Augustinaite lets it fly and swishes it. Was 5th in the ACC last year in three-pointers per game. A high-low. Nice lob over the top. And the finish by Layla Walker. The push pace. Nia Valentine bounces down to a cutting Manuel. Rims it no. David Manuel, reigning Sun Belt 6th Woman of the Year. Preseason second-team All-Conference. Augustinaite will not hesitate, and she's finding her form early. I think the moment the elevator is open here for ground floor at McCambus Pavilion, Rusne Augustinaite considers that within her range. Inside of a minute and a half in the first quarter, gentle jumper falls from the baseline by Walker. All Georgia Tech though in this opening quarter as they look to match their best start in school history. No surprise, Augustinaite met on the catch. Termes backdoor feed to right.
But continuing to improve her three-point shot and being a better facilitator. We know the assists have always been there, but she is putting on a show today, distributing the basketball.
Smith got the steal, couldn't scoop it around Leak, and the rebound Asia Leak, the Southern Miss transfer. Jackets lead is 20. Oh, Noguero got another steal. Oh, she has been a pickpocket. That's a third steal for Noguero. And give her 8 points. Smith with the steal this time. Smith splitting 2. Tapped over the baseline, rescued by the Warhawks. When you're an undersized team, you can really be irritating with so many guards and your quickness and agility. And frustrate opponents that way. Noguero with a third three of the game. Dribbles it off her heel. She has to recollect and send across to Noguero. Oh, another great back cut in the reverse by Dunn. What a pretty dime from Termes, though. Morgan drives and pitches. Smith for three. Short, grabs her own. Double clutches it and scores. Pump fake. Kicks out to Morgan.
Yeah, the zone's helping them right now to being able to recover on shooters, but not in the paint like that.
You see that stop and go from Morgan.
And you want to be rewarded for it, right?
Blackshear mid-range. That's her spot. Kayla Blackshear, the senior from Orlando, Florida.
Especially when you add Wright and Carnegie coming off the bench. That's an explosion that Georgia Tech has not had in a few seasons.
Oh, nice pull by Augustinaite.
It's just her trying to get that consistency offensively, and this is a game for her to practice that. They're going to need her against UNC on Sunday.
Oh, nice turnaround underneath by Gray.
She's starting to get more of a rhythm, and this is the time you want to see it as you get close to conference play.
Drops it off her right. She pulls the trigger, connects on the three. White on the double team, still finds Valentine. She can't find her touch from three. Carnegie on the run. Johnson back. Carnegie to crossover, and she finesses it in. I think Nell Fortner, though, has to be more pleased with her team's defensive attention to detail. They've held ULM 20% shooting. Here's Manuel, the follow-away baseline. She swishes it.
Got her positioned in and did a nice turnaround J on the baseline.
Senior from Longtail, Louisiana. Last year's Sun Belt 6th Woman of the Year. Carnegie, a three. Answers right back. Warhawks leader in that category. Oh, nice dribble drive, but Johnson can't finish. Was able to turn the corner. Now 2-on-2. Morgan with the in and out dribble and the scoop with the left. That was pretty.
Georgia Tech they're showing a difference than they have in the past 2 seasons.
Smith got a great seal underneath until the chance for an and one. It's a drop over the top from Termes.
Dude, with that 2-man game, posting up and setting up, that's a good seal once again. And you see, they already have an impactful effect to start the season.
The entry, the fall away, and the bucket by Manuel.
Yeah, Manuel can shoot that shot. That seems to be her spot, that little turnaround.
But the Warhawks didn't get back down floor. Turns into an easy lay-in for Dunn. White twisting on Termes, stopped by Termes. Melanie Tim still trying to find her shot. She's 0 of 7 from the floor, 0 of 4 from 3. Shot clock did not reset. She's got 4 to shoot. She launches and hits.
But I like what she did. She knew where she wanted to take her shot.
Redshirt junior, Choctaw, Mississippi.
Yeah.
Lay underneath that screen. That is an open invitation.
And a postseason appearance in the WNIT. So this is a squad that's trying to get better, and make some noise in the Sun Belt.
And Tim starting to find her stroke. A second straight three by Melanie Timms. Timms being shadowed by Morgan. The entry to Walker. Walker's turnaround, no. And Morgan parachutes in for the Tech rebound. The home run pass ahead to Dunn. She gathers, goes up strong, and lays it in. Dunn in the corner. There's a deep three, Carnegie. That's one way to bust a zone. Louisiana Monroe shifting back to the man after Carnegie drained that three. Augustinaite with a couple of threes in that first half. Cure on her first pull of the second. 67-23 as we come under 3.5 minutes in our third quarter. Augustinaite's up to 11. Timms all the way through on right.
They are, especially with this lead that Georgia Tech has. They're still pushing the ball and trying to be aggressive.
Timms found her spot. Side rims the three. And Carnegie able to save it. Georgia Tech still shooting 56% for the game. Rocket to Termes. She is a three-point threat. Has made 11 of those this year. We know about Carnegie, though.
That's their signature move. This squad
their accuracy this early season, they have earned that right.
And that's been good hustle.
Yeah, great steal by Johnson. Gathers herself, lays it in. Louisiana Monroe's first preseason first-team All-Sun Belt selection since 2006. Carnegie left open. Another three down the well. I hate to hear the news about Fudd.
Yeah.
And her availability now in question for that Notre Dame game.
Right, with that matchup, saying she has a knee sprain, but AZ Fudd, incredible player for that squad.
If anybody deserves good injury luck, it's AZ Fudd.
Yeah.
The basket in transition by Blackshear. Valentine with a pump fake. Got Thompson off her feet. Augustinaite working on 11 points. Exchange it with Thompson. There's Smith from the baseline, off the mark. Louisiana Monroe has already tested itself against Alabama. Get Mississippi State next week. Georgia Tech here in the first matchup. How about that flip?
And they're trying to get prepared for that battle.
And Nell was telling us that Ariadne Termes has a couple of biomedical engineering finals. There's an and one by Blackshear.
See, the rebounding finally pays off.
Rebounds in her time at Georgia Tech, gobbling up the miss. You saw her on the box out of Walker. And Caleb.
Be able to show your talent, and you don't want to be at a school where you're going to be sitting on the bench and losing time.
Yeah, you know, that could be a great niche for a program like Louisiana Monroe as that bank shot falls.
And hopefully, eventually win conference championships.
ULM just 3 of 20 from 3. Augustinaite with another one. A 4-3 for Rusne Augustinaite.
So she has created or brought together a system or a team that could really make some things happen this season.
And she liked the way that her freshman, among them Tiana Thompson, who got the bucket there.
It's been a consistency of not, winning or putting enough wins up to make it to the postseason and do well. So it's just a different atmosphere, and I just think it's that type of team or atmosphere.
What will be a school record matching 10-0 start.
Because these wins, they haven't just come against so-called weak competition. They've played some good teams.
Oh, great blow by and the bucket by Thompson. Thompson has 6 points. Every Yellow Jacket who has played has scored. Valentine from the baseline finesses it in.
Louisiana Monroe squad, I think they're going to make some noise in the Sun Belt and be quite prepared.
Abby Grooms connects on her 4th 3 of the year.
Keep preparing, get the finals behind you, hopefully, and have a good showing on Sunday in Chapel Hill.
Shot clock winding down. Augustinaite from way downtown. Why not?
Right, that was deep. That's the way she likes to shoot it.
Valentine, and that'll do it. 97-37.